You ready? Let's do this. Step one,
I have a question.
final thing. Yes, question.
For task 2, for the ramps, when we start doing the ramps, as I remember, you have moved it like 45 back.
Yeah?
Yes, so, but for yours now, you are showing we didn't do it 45. Is it showing that we did it 44 or not?
Watch out, the sides were 90, not 45. Watch
Yes,
out.
I mean, no, I don't mean 90, like, yes, I did 90, but for, like, I moved it and 45.
Why would you move it in another 45? It's just, you inserted it.
That's what we did first class.
Careful.
We were doing
This is moved over, this column here is moved over from the edge 45. The front here is moved forward 45, right? But from the side here, this was 90 and this was 90. If you look at the PDF carefully, look at the assignment, that's what we did.
So you mean like forward from the base concrete? Like
From the
away
center
from
of
it
it, from the
45
center of it,
or
watch.
in it?
Here is read this thread, 53 AD, and here is assignment 2. Let me open it. Open with Acrobat Reader. Give it a second, I'll show you right now. So this was here, 90. It was mandatory. You must make it 90 because of the way they build the sloped ramp, right? So this here, from the edge of the concrete to the center of this railing is 90. This is 90. It says so right there. This number minus that number divided by 2. This minus that is 180. Half of it is 90 millimeter there and 90 millimeter there. All the other measurements, we made them 45. We made this one go forward 45 and back 45. Right? But this one, we made it plus 90 longer and plus 90 longer. That's what we did. This one, we made it 90 back and 90 back from the edge. So the vertical ones were plus minus 90 because this had to be built like that. You have to, because there's a corner edge here that is not shown on the drawing. Right? If you go back and look at the Mississauga Faz or any of the other ones, right, you'll see this. Here it's Firefox. Let's go and look for Mississauga Faz from it. Here it is. Mississauga FADS.
There's another replica.
We're there. You can open the HTML version or the PDF. I'm going to open the HTML version. So here's the web version. And if you go down and look, right here, you can go down and find it. It's somewhere under railings. I missed it. So somewhere here, ramps. There it is. Ramps. And if you go down here and look at this, right? And you look at the ramp image, you need to have it away from the edge by 90 because of the way it's built, right? You can see right here, this middle one. Look at the middle one, right here, the section. Here. So this goes up, across, and down. And you have to make it 75. But we didn't do this. We made it flat. If you're making it flat, then it can be between 50 and 75. We made it 60 up. But it has to go in from the edge 90 from that edge. That's basically how it works. For construction, you need to do that. And this is what we got. Okay? If you did it differently, well, either you hand it in today it's due, or you fix it and then hand it in later. But basically, this is what we have. Okay, let's continue. I got the blocks, I got everything done here. It looks fantastic. And now let's insert this building into the site plan. So one final time, the final time ever, I'm going to save it. And I have some good news for you. What? Stop. If you didn't finish your model, you're missing windows, you're missing these doors, or you're missing something, don't worry. Continue working on it today in Lumion. You know why? You can actually update it in Lumion. So you go back, change the AutoCAD model, and update the Lumion version. Change the AutoCAD model again, update the Lumion version. They did this because they were tired of people saying, oh, I made a mistake, but I'm not going to fix it because it's too much hassle to start all over again, right? So Lumion now has a way, they've done doing it now for almost 8 years, to update the model easily. I'll show you. So even if you don't have a completed model, even if you don't have assignment 2 ramp done, doesn't matter. Take the building and let's continue. Are you ready? I'll save it one final time and close it. I'm done with it. No more 3D model. I'm going to insert it in here now. Watch. So right here, let's insert the big building. You should do the same, even if it's not finished, please. Let's move on. Let's continue working. So user, assignment 1, PO2. Right here. There's my 3D building. Drag and drop. Drop it in. Insert. It'll take a while. It's big. There, I got it. Drop it down in the back. Somewhere there. It looks beautiful with everything, all the extras and everything. Scale, enter, wide scale, enter, rotation, enter. And we got it inserted, right? We got the model. So please continue inserting it into your site even if it's not finished. You will have time this week, because it's reading week, to finish it if you don't have it completely done, right? Now, I'm going to cheat a little bit. Watch, I'm going to change one thing. Don't do this. In fact, I think you already have it. On some of your sites, there's a mistake. We made a mistake when we were stretching them, because the outside measurements are the same for everybody, right? So if you look at, okay, I have to be careful. These machines are not as fast as the one in B432. So the width of this is the same for everybody. The edge, the curved edge is the same for everybody, right? The back of it here is the same. The only difference is the middle part. This middle part is all different. Why? Because everybody has a slightly different building. So we have to stretch and adjust and fix and so on. It took forever to do. We made 280 copies of it, or at least I did. I made 280 copies of this model. And watch, I'm going to deliberately make a mistake now. Don't do this, just watch. I'm going to move this face back 300, like that. So deliberately I'm making a little mistake in the model. Don't do that. I already have it done on many of your models. On many of the site plans, I already did that. There's a mistake. So I made a mistake on some of the site plans. Guess what? After looking at it, I said, oh, that's perfect. Let's load in the model with a mistake, and then I'll show the class how to fix a model in Lumion. Okay? So I was so happy that I made a mistake, because I can teach something else, teach something new. So watch the screen. I got it done, and most of you have this mistake. There's a little tiny sidewalk piece missing here in the corner. You will see it in a minute. Now, how do you put the building in? Easy. One, can you please freeze and turn off all the extras? Layers, let's do it. So go to layers. Take the extra. No need to freeze them one by one. No. Click here. Freeze the whole extra group, all of it. Visibility, frozen. They should disappear in a minute. They're gone. Now do it again. Visibility, turn them off. So I'm freezing them and turning all the extras off. Just to make sure 100% they won't be visible. I don't want them ever visible. So go to XF and just click on the XF category and just freeze from there, easily. All the extras in one shot, right? Visibility frozen and visibility off, like this. The XF group, this one. Visibility off and frozen. The rest of the model is just fine. Look at it, it looks beautiful. Now, let's move it in place. And we got a problem, watch the screen. I'm gonna move it now, watch, move. Move this big block, enter, from the front, here, the front corner of the walkway, there, the front corner, there where I'm pointing, see it? Click, move it from there, and we're gonna put it on the site plan, at this corner here, the front corner of the front, like that, click. That's step number one. So move it in, put it at that corner, that one here, the bottom corner right there, at the corner of the sidewalk, right? I don't want the explorer, no need. That's weird. Okay, can you turn them off by hand? Like this, go to layers, and go to all layers, and you'll see the excess in gray. It should show up in gray, like this. Select them and freeze all of them. Click on the first one, shift to the last one, and then freeze them. Okay, sorry. That's weird. If you don't have an excess, that's odd. You should have an excess. There should be there an excess, always. Okay, let's continue then. Did you put the building here in front, right there? Well, it's the location is correct, but the height is wrong. Check it out. You see how the railing's going underneath the ground? That's not good. Right? So we moved it, we put it in place, but the height is wrong. So grab the corner there, put it here, and then move the building up 450. Everybody, grab the building, move it up in the air 450 like this. Move the building up, straight up plus Z, 450. If you zoom in on it, it looks perfect. You can see the ramp stopping exactly there at the edge. You can see the stairs. The first step is flush with the sidewalk. Perfect. I love this. So we got it done. This is what we wanted. The building looks perfect. Right? Anything else you have to fix? Yes, question?
The ramp on the exit door for the office is on the window. Like touching the window.
That's okay. That's okay. Question's a good one. The door and the office are overlapping. The door and the window and the corner are overlapping. Not really. They're not really overlapping. If you look at it carefully, look at it. Only the frame is overlapping. So you put the window in, and then when you add the wooden frame around or a plastic frame around it, the plastic frame overlaps with the metal frame. But the openings don't overlap. No, there's no problem with that. So it's a little bit off, but it's tight. There's nothing else I could have done. We have to fit it in that way. There's no other way. Do me a favor, everybody. Check your stairs. Watch. Look at the screen, everybody, for a minute. Here's the problem. You see the steps here? Mine is perfect. I was lucky. Look at this. I rotated, orbited. Look, look, look. It's absolutely perfect. The door and the frame is exactly in the middle between this point and that point there. That's great. Look at it. It's almost perfectly in the middle. Remember when we made the door wider? If you stretch this space over 205 millimeters, whatever it was, that unfortunately won't work. You have to move the railing to match. So the railing is loose. You see the railing here? It's loose. You can move it. And I have a problem here. The door here fits, but the back one doesn't. Look, look, look. The back one here, I stretch it the wrong side. Look at it. That sucks. This is a problem. The railing is going to touch the frame or go into the frame. I don't want that. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to move it. This happened because we stretched the door bigger. When we moved the door and stretched, I moved this space over, I think 180 or 190. Unfortunately, I screwed up the center of the door. It doesn't fit, you see? It doesn't fit now in here. So I'm going to have to move my stairs. Look, the stairs are loose. I'm just going to move it over 100. Move this back, eventually 100, 4 inches. And it looks good. Now the door looks centered in the opening at the bottom. So you might have to fix the stairs, eh? Zoom in, check them. Does the stair or the door opening look good? If they don't look good to you, fix it. Everything else looks fine. I'm happy with the model. Here on the other side, this stops just before the frame. There's not much I can do about it. This is so tight, there's no place. This is touching the precast actually. So you can't move it anywhere. You can't. Even if you wanted to, you can't move that door. And the frame does overlap. The wood frame does overlap with the door frame. Again, there's not much we can do about it. I would leave it the way it is. And look, we have a beautiful site. Save it. One final time. Save it. Your model is ready for Lumion. Right? Save it. Okay, we watch the screen. Watch. I'm going to zoom in. There's one